Our next guest is one of the only current business owners in the U.S. Senate and brings 25 years of entrepreneurial leadership to Washington. Joining us right now is Republican Senator Markwayne Mullin. He is part of the Deputy Whip team and Leader Thune's leadership table. And Senator, thank you very much for being here. We hear about
Thanks,
what
Becky.
a busy activity we're going to get in the first few days, not just the first 100 days, but the first few days that are coming your way. What do you all have planned from the Senate perspective? What are you going to be working on?
Well, immediately after the swearing in, we go right into committees, confirmation hearings, and then we move to the floor. So at 5 o'clock, we will move into the Senate Committee on Armed Services, where we will vote Pete Hegseth out, and then he'll be reported to the floor. Today, we're still working on a deal, trying to get the Democrats to agree with us like we did with Biden 4 years ago, to bring in Marco Rubio, John Ratcliffe, and hopefully Mike Waltz, because they've already been vetted. They were members of Congress. They had their security clearances, and allow them to go ahead and be confirmed today. If not, we'll immediately go right into the 30 hours of debate that we have to have. But we're going to be working late nights and possibly even through the weekend to get President Trump's cabinet confirmed. As far as here in the Capitol, Becky, what the president is pushing out every single day right now, moving forward, will be promises made, promises kept. He wants to get America back on track, securing our border, bringing down energy costs by bringing down or by making us energy independent, which will bring down, obviously, will bring down inflation, and then also going after to protect our children from this transgender woke agenda that the Biden administration has forced on our kids.
And what does that mean? How do you go after that, and how do you tackle that?
Well, one, it goes back and allow parents to be back involved in their kids. All this stuff about children under 18 years old not having to consult with their parents before they go through a transition process is absolutely ridiculous. Allowing schools to make that decision, that shouldn't be part of it. So we're going to go after that. We're also going to end taxpayers funding transgender processes, be it from the children perspective or from prisoners, male prisoners that are using it and abusing it. When we start talking about going after energy independence, what we're going to be talking about is bringing back the policies that President Trump had in place his first term, allowing the producers to start producing oil and gas, releasing some of these bans that the Biden administration has put in on public land, and then at the same time releasing the pipelines again. Right now, the pipelines can only run at about 80% capacity at most. Once we allow those to move to the full capacity they're permitted for, we can move product from point A to point B faster, and that'll also bring down the cost. When we start talking about securing the border, Becky, what we're talking about is ending this catch and release, this pardon that Biden put in place where everybody's pardoned before they even cross the border because they can get on the app, and putting back Remain in Mexico. We're going to continue to secure the border by building the wall, and we're going to deploy troops because it's a national security risk at this point to work side by side with our Border Patrol, and then we're going to classify the cartels in MS-13 as a true terrorist organization that we can use all the resources to go after.